friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Liz and I am trying to make eco-friendly living more obtainable by making videos about the realistic things you can do in your life to lower your impact on the earth. Now, the things that I put out already are on that track, but I wanted to bring it back to the basics, talk more about the simple things that we can do in our life that most likely you've heard before, but I really want to put it in stone and say that they truly do make a difference and the reasons why. Hopefully to depict a more approachable lifestyle that is environmentally and eco-friendly. So to start off, I want to talk about my 6 easy things that you can do to reduce your carbon footprint. So number 1 is stopping or reducing the amount of meat and dairy consumption in your life. This does not mean being vegan, being vegetarian, being plant-based, being pescatarian, whatever terms you've heard before. That does not mean strictly implementing those kind of diets in your life, because that can be intimidating. So I'm not here to promote something specific. All I'm trying to say is that we all need to do better in terms of reducing the amount of demand for the meat and dairy industry. The agricultural industry contributes to deforestation, animals losing their homes, methane entering the atmosphere and warming the globe. There are so many things that we could talk about. So to really break it down, it does not mean that you have to stop eating meat and dairy. I am not perfect myself, but it does mean implementing more vegetables and plants into your life to reduce the amount of the demand on that industry. The cruelty that is involved is very sad, and it's obviously not approachable for everybody in this world. Sometimes you can't get those sustainable and ethical eggs and meat and locally harvested products, but it goes a long way if you don't have access to farms near you that you know where everything's coming from, you know the process, or you're doing it yourself. Then I would recommend trying to see what other proteins you can implement into your life to reduce that impact. Again, I'm not here to advocate for any specific diet. Also, if you're looking at more information in terms of what the agricultural industry is doing and what that entire world looks like, maybe you're not really aware of the impact. There are so many good documentaries that are going to tell you about it way better than I am, and this is a huge conversation. This is something that we have to dive into way more, and I also have to learn more about in my life. So I'm definitely not going to sit here and preach anything specific other than there are way more sustainable ways that you can get your food. So the second thing kind of rolls into this idea is getting your food either from your backyard or as close as you can. The less distance your food has to travel to you, the lower the impact it has on the planet. So obviously homegrown vegetables and sustainable farms is definitely the best way to go, but if you don't have access to that, see what you do have in your local area, read more packaging on where those items are coming from. It really goes a long way. Less pollution of it traveling from different areas around the world. Look at where your products are coming from, and it could be something as simple as having a basil plant in your kitchen, a tomato plant outside on your balcony, just being more aware of the food that you are consuming and where it's coming from. Okay, so those are 2 really big ones that will be explored and talked about more. The next couple are super obtainable and have been talked about a lot. Number 3, can anyone do that? I can't. 3. Number 3 is walking more and driving less. Super obvious of why this is better for the environment. It truly is better for your health and just overall more cost efficient as well. So bike when you can, walk when you can, and just reduce the amount of driving. Number 4 is giving your dryer a break and hanging up your clothes to dry. Gosh, doesn't need much explanation, but it really goes a long way for your clothes and for the energy that goes into the dryer. Drying your clothes by hanging them on a line, clothes rack, over the edge of a chair, especially if you're doing your laundry all in one day, you have to wait on the dryer, just hang your clothes up, even if you do a little bit in the dryer, and then put them up. If you just want to get like we have a ton of dog hair. Sometimes I do that with sheets and clothes that he like socks and stuff. Just like for 10 minutes, get that like lint and hair off, and then hang dry for the rest. Number 5, stop buying fast fashion. So this is something that I'm definitely new to. I've always been a very wear what I have until it falls off my body kind of person, and I've never really been into fashion. I just wear what I have, and I was always like the small person who got hand-me-downs, and I loved it because then I didn't have to choose what I wanted to wear or buy. I always think it's stressful to go shopping, but for those of you who love shopping, there are so many clothes out there that are still great. Secondhand stores, thrift stores, trading clothes with your friends, buying on Facebook Marketplace, endless amount of clothes that are going to go to waste or go to landfills, and all of that production has gone to waste.
Waste.
The fast fashion industry has a long list of issues, ethical issues, environmental issues, something that I want to learn more about. But the best thing you can do is look at where your clothes are coming from, look at the materials, look at the place they're made, and secondhand stores have great stuff that have been worn a couple times. And if you're super interested in fashion, there's lots of good apps out there as well. You can still order online and get it shipped to you. There are lots of other alternatives, and for those people who are super into fashion and blah 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 blah. But yeah, stop buying fast fashion, secondhand, trade, and yeah, that's it. That's all. All of these topics have a lot of information to delve into. Don't know everything there is to know about each one, but these are really good places to start. And number 6 is basically buy less overall. Just lower the amount of consuming you're doing. Just be more conscious, make better choices in terms of your necessities, and just rethink things where you can maybe buy less and save some money as well. I know it can feel super overwhelming to think about the impact that we have as humans on the earth. I'm here to hopefully bring it back to something simple, bring some new ideas and realizations into your life. Those people who want to make a difference, don't know how, or don't really realize what their impact does on the planet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like what you see and you're interested in what I have to say, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and yeah, let me know if there's something that you're specifically interested in. I'm trying out different things in this channel in terms of cooking and sustainable swaps and kind of information that I can spread out there in the world in my own way. But if there's something specifically that you're interested in, send me a message or leave a comment down below. It's about spreading this community and awareness and love for the earth, and yeah, that's what we're here for. So if you're new to this channel, this lifestyle, and this mindset, welcome to this forgiving and non-judgmental space where we can express our truth and our journey and our kindness and really open up about what we can do as humans to be better for our Mother Earth. We're all taking it one day at a time, and we can't be perfect right off the bat. This is going to take me years to really feel good about the everyday things that I do and how it impacts the earth. So don't feel like it's a change like that. Don't feel like you have to do everything at once. It's one thing at a time. If that's starting a compost, walking more, having meatless Mondays, whatever it is, it makes a difference, and please don't think that it doesn't. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are staying safe, healthy, and happy, and be kind to one another.